Crystal, Stephanie Rogers, Mike, Rich, Darren. Happy Tuesday, y'all. Happy Tuesday, you crazy kids. Let me get set up on Facebook. I haven't done, my studio is completely torn apart because we've been recording down here. So I'm just making sure everything's fucked up and I'm getting it working again. Yeah, Stephanie Rogers. It's always the full name. Oh man, we have so much fucking new music. I've been a ghost over the last month for the most part, but it's because I've been living in the stooge. Living in the stooge, guys. And it's not quite there, but pretty much everything that I have to do is done. We gotta finish up some sax. I gotta do guitar. I gotta track guitar solos, but I'm gonna take my time on that. But, because I'm gonna just do that down here. I gotta like write guitar solos. But guys, 21 new songs. That's gonna be an album, the extended release of an album, and then an EP. It's like 3 years worth of music, and it's fucking done. And it's the best shit we've ever done, and I'm so proud of it. And I can't wait to get it out in the world. This isn't gonna be till 2025. We got an album that's coming this year, 2024. That's what I should be talking about. And it's good too. I'm excited about that. It's got cheat codes on it. It's got the full band version of Underdog on it. A lot of good stuff. The thing is with the record we're doing this year, there's a lot of, we did studio versions of songs, like acoustic songs or band songs we've been doing forever that never had a proper release. Like, oh man, fuck. I just fucked up. We're doing, like we did, like, you know, like there's like a full band version of Yin and the Yang. That's like awesome. Like, you know, there's a full band version of High Hopes. There's a full band version of Stanley. And they sound great. I'm excited to put it out, but it's like the stuff we just did, it's all new music. Like it's all new songs, like shit that I wrote in the last year. So I'm just way more excited about that because, I don't know, I get bored. once like a song's written and done, I'm kind of like over it at that point. Stephanie said my hair looks great. Thank you. This is how I wore it in high school. And I kind of just figured, fuck it. Yeah, Jason, we did a fucking slamming full band version of End. That's just so good. It's gonna be one of the last tracks on the record, and I'm very excited about it. I got a lot of friends who are just totally bald, so I figured as long as I got a full set of hair, I might as well rock it. No, I cannot leak the WOLFIES lineup because every time I do that, someone bails and then I'm in trouble. Oh, jeez. All right, I hope this works. Can everyone hear that? Yeah. Yeah. Sick. Oh man, I gotta change the fucking battery in this tuner. All right. Let's go up here. Sunrise, dog are snoring. Nothing to do today. It ain't boring. Shoes on and I'm at the door. Take a run along a foggy shore. Pot of coffee, fill my cup. Pack a bowl and spark it up. Take a bike out to the rock. Swim until my legs are shot. These are the days. Put me back on island time. I need that state of mind. Island time, where everything's slow. Put me back on island time. We can ignore the grind. Island time, where we take it slow. Oh. Happy Tuesday, y'all. Sunset, hit the cottage to clean up. Crack open a bottle of the hard stuff. Pre-game, and I'm at the door. Start a fire along a moonlit shore. Crack the beer and throw it back. Listen as the ocean crashes. Call the crew and hit the bar, or fall asleep while counting stars. These are the nights. Put me back on island time. I need that state of mind. Island time, where everything's slow. Put me back on island time. We can't ignore the grind. Island time, where we take it slow. Oh, I'm feeling like a victim, crying over a broken. Wishing I could trade my card in for a new hand. Money's tight, time is a commodity. A little bad luck, cross the line of poverty. My car's dying, my debts are compounding. Swimming the line of treading water and drowning. Behave, it's all going to be fine. I put worries on my mind. I always must remind myself the struggle is divine. Society draws lines, but they not how I'm defined. Relax and give it time. It's all going to be fine. Na 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 na. Truth is, I'm prone to depression, but a life spent coping has taught me a lesson. Happiness can't be bought or given, despite what is missing. It's a life worth living. A billion cells all working together as one, create the warmth you feel when you step into the sun. Our existence is a complete phenomenon, so whatever you stress and fails in comparison. Live a life following where your heart leads you, not mimicking charades displayed on social media. Fuck the values society feeds you. There's no right or wrong, there's just whatever completes you. Hey, it's all going to be fine. I put worries on my mind. I always must remind myself the struggle is divine. Society draws lines, they're not how I'm defined. Relax and give it time. It's all going to be fine. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Yeehaw! Happy Tuesday. I'm trying not to swear as much. I caught myself. Hope all is well with everyone. I've kind of been MIA over the last month because I've been recording music. It's part of the gig. It's actually one of my favorite parts of the gig. There's three parts to being a musician, in my opinion. Actually, no, I mean, the way I do it, there's three parts. There's the live side of it, there's the writing side of it, and then there's the studio side of it, the stooge. I spend a lot of time doing the live side of it. I love the live side of it. And that's how we make most of our money, honestly. That's how we afford to do all this stuff. The writing side of it, I don't get to do nearly as much as I like to anymore, but I love that. Totally different part of my brain from the live side of it. It's more of the creative thing, it's personal. Also very important, I get a lot of satisfaction out of it. The studio, totally different than the writing side of it, totally different than the performing side of it, and honestly, it's probably the hardest thing to figure out because the only way you do it is by getting reps in. You go every time you make new music, you learn more about it. Because everything's under a microscope. When you're playing live, you can be a little more messy and human with things. But in the studio, you gotta be precise. Everything's gotta be very, very precise. And I think it's the difference. So I don't cook, so I might sound like an asshole when I say this. But I feel like it's the live is cooking and studio is baking. It's much more of a science. It's also very expensive to do it, so I don't get to do it all that often. But I've been living in the kitchen the last month, and I'm very happy to report that we have 21 brand spanking new songs that are done, and you're not going to get to hear them anytime soon. Because it's 2025. This is going to be 2025, 2026 that this music is going to come out. But it's some of the best music we've ever done. I'm so excited. The recording side of it is done. Now the mixing side begins. It's going to take a while. We have a record coming out this year that I'm also very excited about. Lots of new music, guys. Lots of new music. And I'm excited, but that's why I've kind of been MIA from everything, because I've been doing that. I can't play new stuff. Dawn said she's gonna beat me. She's gonna tie me up and take a bullwhip to me if I play too much new music. I'm allowed to play like one or two, but I need to wait. I need to show some self-control and some restraint and wait so that you guys can enjoy it when it drops and we don't just prematurely blow that load, if you know what I'm saying. I was trying to think of a better way to say that, less crass, and then I just couldn't do it. I will never be the chosen one. I will never be the pretty one with the free tattoos and the unused shoes that only get one on stage. I will never be the sure thing, but I'm content being the pure thing. With my heart on my sleeve, while I sing like I breathe, fighting for what I deserve. I got scars and demons forming, feelings I can't shake. And I won't live forever, and I'm never going to change. Used to thinking like the underdog. They want digital, I'm analog. I could learn new tricks, but I don't need fixing. Watch out for my bite. I got scars and demons forming, feelings I can't shake. And I won't live forever, and I'm never going to change. Oh. Call this a war cry. Call this my manifesto, never be accepted, we're still the best, so I keep playing bricks made up of authenticity. Build up my own house, unapologetically. Between you and me, that's my name on the marquee. Filtered honesty is what the people wanna see. Keep your magic beans, I'll keep being me. That should be enough so that everyone can eat. This song is for my Pasadena family. The bastard sons are the ones that ever dared to dream. 8 weeks in a van, towing something that's unique, just to be subjected to industry critique. All the ones that care about the song more than the show had to call it quits before they had the chance to blow. Outcasts, the losers, the addicts, and the freaks. The future of this shit will be taken by the meek. Yo, I got scars and demons forming feelings I can't shake. I won't live forever, so I'm never going to change, no. Yeehaw! All right, what else? Shows, we got shows, whole bunch of shows. They're all in the thing, you can look. But the most important one, guys, we're coming back to Boston in a few weeks. We sold out our Boston show last year. We were in a 500 cap, sold out day of. We bumped it up. We're in the Paradise this year, which is a 1,000 cap, and we already got 500 sold. It's already half sold. I would love to sell this show out. I'm not sure if it's going to. It's going to be a rager either way. Either way, it's going to be better than last year, which is a win. But guys, I'd love to sell this out. It'd be fucking rad. Excuse me. I'm trying not to swear as much on here. It would be so rad to sell this show out. So if you're in New England, call your friends. Call your grandmother. You should be talking to her more regularly anyways. Call your neighbor that you got beef with. Put it to bed. Let it go. Your neighbors, you gotta respect each other. And cruise on out to the Bumpin' Ugly show in 2 weeks at Paradise Rock Club. I think my children are coming down. That's what that light means. Children, what are we doing? What does it cost to mix an album? That's a great question, Chris. So that's why I'm gonna wait to mix this, is because I just spent so much effing money recording this record. It's probably gonna cost 10 grand to mix it, because it's about 500 songs. Depending on who you use to mix, you know, a mix can cost between $300 to $1,500. You know, I can't afford to work with anyone that expensive, and I got, you know. It's a rough, you know, it's fair to assume $500 a song is good. So, you know, we got 21 songs. It's gonna cost about 10 grand. Hi, guys. I just played Underdog, silly. Where's Augie? He's playing on his tablet. I can't play the new stuff. It'll be fine by the side, I'm telling you, baby. These things eat your bones and drive your young mind crazy. But when you place your head between my collar and jaw, I don't know much, but there's no weight at all. And I'm damned if I do, and I'm damned if I don't. 'Cause when I say I miss you, I know that you won't. But I miss you in the morning when I see the sun. Something in the orange tells me we're not done. To you, I'm just a man. To me, you're all I am. Where the hell am I supposed to go? I poison myself against something in the orange tells me you're never coming home. I need to hear you say you've been waiting all night. There's orange dancing in your eyes from barbed light. And your voice only trembles when you try to speak. Take me back to us dancing this wood used to creep. To you, I'm just a man. To me, you're all I am. Where the hell am I supposed to go? I poison myself against something in the orange tells me you're never coming home. And if you leave today, I'll just stare at the way the orange touches all things around. The grass, trees, and dew, how I just hate you. Please turn your headlights around. Oh, please turn your headlights around. Yeah, I saw someone ask if this was a D18. This is a D28, but I see you recognize a nice acoustic guitar, which is that's all. You know, I don't have a lot of things in life that I really get into, but I do enjoy guitars a lot. If my house caught on fire after I got my kids and my dog and my wife out, this is the first thing I would grab. This is like my favorite possession is this guitar. I love it. Guys, the Weekend at WOLFIES lineup is going to be coming out. The goal is to have it out this week. I'll play one new song. I've been playing it anyways. Always been the type to leap before I look. I was never any good at learning lessons from no book. The kind of man who's at his best, deep up in the mix. Give me something I can hold so I can use my hands to fix. Whatever it is I broke to get us here. My baby girl's a pistol, she's stubborn and she's loud. Watching her older brother, she wreaks havoc on the house. She falls in line behind him and she does her best to join the drizzle to his hurricane. Her muscles are still forming, so she smiles and watches while she plots another day. Falling is the price. Branches out of reach, but the tumble that you take and the bones that you might break, they're no excuse to stay out of the tree. Wrong coast at the right time with the right songs, the right rhymes, and the wrong name, and the fucked brain, the wrong cure, and the right strain. I've been taking tumbles my entire fucking life. I'm learning while I'm living, making wrongs to find the rights. Messy and imperfect, but the only way I know. Falling is the price of branches out of reach, but the tumble that you take and the bones that you might break, they're no excuse to stay out of the tree. I work smart and I work hard and I ain't ever scared to bleed. I got plenty that I want, but not a goddamn thing I need. Cause I got work when I get hungry, and the freedom to turn it down. Crowds that sing the words, and a couch in every town. I got family that loves me despite demons I've unmasked, and a couple friends with shovels who will show up when I ask. I did it all the hard way, and I wouldn't change a thing. I took my shot, I earned these scars, I built this life I proudly sing. Falling is the price of branches out of reach, but the tumble that you take and the bones that you might break, they're no excuse to stay out of the tree. They're no excuse to stay out of the tree. Happy Tuesday, y'all. I got shit to do, so I'm gonna log off. But like I said, Boston, coming up in a few weeks. We're throwing our first annual 420 party. This year, it's going to be our new DC show. You want to say bye?
Bye.
Come on up.
Go bye, Daddy. Daddy, go bye.
Go bye. Say bye. But yeah, we're doing a 420 party in Falls Church, which is right outside of DC. We got Dalen and the Z-Dubs. Get them wet. We're doing a whole 420 run. Richmond and Harrisburg, but Falls Church is the big one. Come out to that. That's in April. We're going to try to make that an annual thing for DC. See y'all on the funny pages.